There are 78 counts that remain after the ruling on no case to answer.
I don't know dong me wall complexity of Nagana we are born.
The court has carefully evaluated all the evidence that has been adduced by the parties.
Forum mio ideo tadendu lo tadendu na pa you got kind of tadendu go in court.
That evidence has been tested with the law being carefully applied, both national and international, and has arrived at a verdict on each of the 78 counts that are remaining.
Dr. Ben important in what they check door Uganda, check Mato, Baldo below, to Catholic wall, become Dr. Bill,
This therefore is the verdict of the court for each of those 78 counts.
Magari molto corti con la
In count 1, the accused is charged with the offense of murder as a crime against humanity pursuant to customary international law.
Adopt Nachiel, Doro Namato Community Neck, Unoto Net, Unoto Chick, Me Bali Condano, Louis Chick, Ukane, Mado Bal, Dom.
It is alleged that the accused, Thomas Kwoyelo, alias Tony, in the month of March 1993, in Abera village, which is found in the district, murdered Albert Kwoyelo.
Noni, Namato Chikomini, Thomas Kwoyelo, when you can ignore the community, in the matter, Yaman then, who came up alone at the Aram War district, Numero Albert Kwoyelo.
The assessors of this court rendered their opinion on that particular count and advised this court to find the accused guilty.
You can call him a cop, you tangi, you come a dog man, you tangi call the non about borrow in a matter.
Having carefully looked at the evidence and the law, this court respectfully disagrees with the assessors and returns a verdict of not guilty on count 1.
The pen at the meal, the check, courtman, the year to love the control of the court, whether the noni and what the mobile in the drop, that's it.
In count 2, the accused was charged with the offense of murder as a violation of Article 3, common to the Geneva Conventions.
He adopted the Mario, knowing that he more adopted not all check, the Matek, the check, the Geneva.
In that count, the accused is alleged to have killed Albert Kwoyelo while he was aware of the circumstances that protected Kwoyelo's status as a civilian and armed conflict.
The Vladimir, the Romero, and the mother of the community will never Albert Kwoyelo, Kwoyelo, the Ramano, the Guaho, the Czech, the Geneva Convention, and Annual Nama Terrea.
The lady and gentlemen assessors advise this court to find the accused not guilty.
The control of court, whom the courtman may nominate for the mother of the court.
This court is thankful to the assessors for their opinion and agrees with their opinion and returns the verdict of not guilty on count 2.
Courtman, no need the control of court, whom you can prepare for the benefit to bear, but any mother of the report in the back here.
In count 3, the accused was charged with the offense of murder under the Penal Code Act.
He adopted a death in the more adopts the neck, he won another community from Dole Chick in Uganda.
It is alleged that in the month of March 1993, in Abera village in Amuru district, the accused killed Albert Oboya with malice aforethought. The landed assessors advised this court to return a verdict of guilty.
The control of court, we have done film of public known me out in Mubali.
This court respectfully disagrees with the assessors and enters a verdict of not guilty on count 3.
Courtman, Kwoyelo, the control of court, the one number of the court in Mubali,
in count 5, the accused was charged with the offense of kidnapping with intent to murder, contrary to section 243(1) of the Penal Code Act.
The other number page, and another page communication more about me, Mark Down, in the total check near your spearman, a chair, and check near Uganda and near.
It was alleged that on the 4th of September 1994, at Abera village, which is located in the Amuru district, the accused person by force abducted C4, who was a protected witness, intending that he would be put in danger of being murdered.
The more of when he Abera, Moro, and another people in Omaro, Namaka C4, and we go on Comero, in Miri, the Cabaret, and the Wow.
The lady and the gentleman assessor advised this court to convict the accused person for the offense charged. In agreement with the assessors, this court enters a verdict of guilty on count 5.
The control of the court, and the country of problem of me, and the matter of the partner of the man, he got ye Tampa control of the court, knowing a matter of the community of the man.
In count 6, the accused was charged with the offense of kidnapping with intent to murder, contrary to section 243 of the Penal Code Act, where it is alleged that on the 4th of September 1994, at Abera village, which is located in the Amuru district, he abducted B4, protected witness, with the intention that that witness be put in danger of being murdered.
The dot number the chair, tomorrow dot name, Marco down, community, and then for the war, we check near the there, and then check the Uganda, and while they were when we demand when the Abera, the more, and number of the community, Omaro, when, what walk for the wall,
The learned assessors advise this court to enter a verdict of guilty. In agreement with the assessors, this court finds the accused guilty of the offense in count 6.
The court, the county courtman, the nominee, in the matter of the barman, what ye Tampa, the Concord, Noni, the matter of the bar, and the chair.
In count 8, the accused was charged with the offense of kidnapping with intent to murder, where it is alleged that he abducted C5, a protected victim, with the intention to put him in danger of being murdered.
He adopted the ball, and not of the community, more of the name, Makotan, and the football, with the wedding in Omaro, Star, a beach, and the 12 point, is merely the wall.
The assessors advise this court to return a verdict of guilty, and in agreement with the lady and gentlemen assessors, this court finds the accused guilty in count 8.
lo control, control, ni tam con el nome ano del bal, con el ye que lo control ni na modo de como el bal, lo que
In count 10, the accused is charged with the offense of kidnapping with intent to murder, where it is alleged that on the 4th of September 1994, in a Vera village located in Amuru district, he abducted or caught Charles with the intention of putting him in danger of being disposed by the murdered.
ya dot no pa no retorne ma kimir ne to ba ne ngwen na ngwen ya ngwen ya ba ya moro na ba dot ko ne ma o Charles kimir ne ko wa.
The assessors advised this court to convict the accused as charged. This court is thankful to the assessors for their opinion and in agreement with them finds the accused guilty and hereby convicts him of the offense in count 10.
On call no court mi usam ni de non ni o del pal ni de man ko de poi campa de controle non ni da la nota de comuni de pal lo que queda.
In count 11, the accused is charged with the offense of kidnapping with intent to murder, where he is alleged to have abducted or dropped Patrick with the intention of putting Patrick in danger of being murdered. And the assessors have advised this court to convict the accused as charged. In agreement with the learned assessors, this court enters verdict of guilty and hereby convicts the accused of the offense in count 11.
Ya dot para chiel ki ko morator ne ma kimir ne ko me ne ma dot ko me o ma o jok Patrick kimir ne ko ko no ko ni samni ki non ne no ke bal ki ko ke ye ki ko ko ki non ni en de bal no ke para chiel.
The offense in count 12 is kidnapping with intent to murder, where it is alleged that the accused on the 4th of September 1994 at Abera village in Amuru district with intent to put Ogena Simon in danger of being murdered, kidnapped that same Ogena Simon.
Ya dot parleo que mora dot me ma kimir ne kun ko ne ya ngwen ma ngwen ki ma ya ngwen ya ngwen ki ya dara ya moro na ma dot ko ne ma ro gan Simon kimiri ne ko ne wa.
The lady and gentlemen assessors advise the court to convict the accused in agreement with the advice of the assessors. This court finds the accused guilty and hereby convicts him of the offense in count 12.
You can call no court when you come, you will call no the non me and mother of the family, my family, you call them ye, Tampa, Core, knowing a mother of the community to the family of the judge and parallel.
The offense in count 13 is pillaging as a violation of Article 3, common in the Geneva Conventions, where it is alleged that on the 4th of September 1994 at Abera village, the accused person extensively destroyed houses, bicycles, livestock, foodstuff, household property, and other items, while he was aware that those items enjoyed protected status within the existence of an armed conflict.
He adopt about that, he more adopts me, ya carme, dwayne, na toro, you check na death, may check na geneva, when we do not know what they are when, he had more, he cannot adopt community, more availability of Germany material, by the But leme gang jam ija mukana un engeo ni jam magi ma bari no ke guapo ki leche ne atendo.
The lady and gentlemen assessors advise this court to find the accused guilty of the offense of killing in count 13. In agreement with the assessors, this court finds the accused guilty of the offense in count 13.
Con coro no cop, ne tam cop de phenomena, amato de como de pal, ne ya camilmen, ti no copen die, tampa con coro no cop, sinoni amato de como de pal ne ya camilmen, e no parte.
The offense in count 14 is aggravated robbery, which has been charged as an alternate offense to the offense in count 13.
Adopt apparentment ye yak jami lwen o jami bigero ma no be more matter adopt ukenne ma lo be adopt na apparentment.
In the determination of the preliminary questions that were raised by the defense, this court held that where a substantive count has been proved, the alternate count shall be dismissed.
Amalo be ke na check work great court bunoni kama bunoni dot na check mo no me dot kende malo be ke dot ma mo ni no.
Therefore, count 14 being an alternate count to count 13 is hereby dismissed, considering that the accused has been found guilty in count 13.
The man when ma will bukane ma post logo para dete que mo teni dan finoni na ma de bango para dete.
In count 15, the accused was charged with the offense of murder as a crime against humanity.
Para que finoni na ma de finoni de bango ne come down.
It was alleged that in the month of February 1996, at Baidi, Atiak Road, which is found in Gilab County, currently in Amuru District, the accused person killed the following people. One, Jacamino Oruk, who was also known as Jackie Ocho, or Kane Wilson, or Joe Martin.
I have done my parapage, like more about net, the company company, in the one minute, in the of my chair, if I read your jack, tea, not going to see more on it, number of people on the money, Camino, room, like more than Jackie, Cherokee, Ken Wilson, Cherokee, Jock Martin.
The lady and gentlemen assessors advise this court to find the accused guilty of the offense in count 15, and in agreement with them, this court hereby convicts the accused of the offense of murder as a crime against humanity pursuant to customary international.
You can call on court and you come, he got me nominating another people in the parliament net, and on the year Kitampa, you can call on court. Man knowing a matter of the colony or to the parliament or check the parliament.
In count 16, the accused was charged with the offense of murder as a violation of Article 3 Commonwealth Geneva Conventions, where it is alleged that he killed Jacamino Brook, who is also known as Jackie Cho, Ken Wilson, and John Martin, while he was aware of their protected status as civilians.
The dogs, Nama Parachair, the Mara Dormine, Control check check me Geneva, the Wagane, Aaron, Jacamino Rook, Maverick Lone Jack Cho, Ken Wilson, Check Dr. Martin, Meoni, the man will do rare, check Guahoge, and
the lady and gentlemen assessors advise this court to find the accused guilty of the offense and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty and hereby convicts him of the offense in count 16. In count 17, the accused was charged with the offense of murder, contrary to sections 188 and 189 of the Penal Code, as an alternate count to the offenses in count 15 and 16. And because that is an alternate count, charges where he has been found guilty, the offense in count 17, the charges in count 17 are hereby dismissed.
Ya dot nama pardero menet ama to seknya sekretariat reform ni sekretariat reformen me sekretariat ke nomini man beru dot ma roma ke dot ne nama par siar ke par bit no ke nomini and o nama to ke bango on man is by wa option dot nama pardero.
In count 20, the accused was charged with the offense of murder as a crime against humanity pursuant to customary international law, where it is alleged that in February 1996 he murdered Christine Acheng, Loum, Achupale, Mwe, Julio, and Paulo.
Ya dot dia review che mora net nakal ban di contano che guadagni di Mario ma ya un che c'è che ma do che come con neo giornali Christine Cheng Wong Chipale Julio c'è che no
Julio is Julio. The lady and gentleman assessors advise this court to find the accused guilty of the offense in count 20, and in agreement with them, this court found the accused guilty and hereby convicts him of the offense in count 20. The offense in count 21 is murder as a violation of Article 3 common to the Geneva Conventions.
Adopt the river jail, the adopt man net, na to check the left, check the river.
It is alleged that in the month of February 1996, at Wadera village, which is found in Amuru district, the accused, being a commander in the Lord's Resistance Army, commanded an attack on the civilians, namely Acheng Christine, Boom, Achupale, Mwe, Julio, and Bob Paulo, in circumstances where he knew that they were protected as civilians in an armed conflict.
Kewagani Duma Rio Mafia Dunia Bichel, and what of the commander, Ex-LRA, Carmel, Umono, Christine Cheng, Simone Chipare, Julio Gwen, Paulo, Umeoni, Toman, Masaro, Dubrea, Check, General Convention, no Guapo.
The lady and the gentleman assessors advise this court to return the verdict of guilty. This court is thankful for their opinion and in agreement with them finds the accused guilty and hereby convicts him of the offense in count 1.
New Hampton or Corbin nominee, a mother of the department, may be a doctor of Chile, she will cover four Tampa and the COVID, no, the name, the mother of the community, the department, and the doctor of the Chile.
The offenses in count 22, count 23, count 24, and count 26 murder contrary to section 188 and 189 of the Penal Code and were charged as alternate counts to the offenses that were brought in count 20 and count 21.
Adopt Mati the Bal Mati adopt the Rio Death, one the Shell Bal adopt me Bal Maramati, adopt Matino, ni not of the Bani, adopt the Rio.
Because they are alternate counts, this court hereby dismisses them.
Piano pero Bal Maramati, Bal Mati adopt the Kanye, court man piano.
In count 31, the accused was charged with the offense of imprisonment as a crime against humanity pursuant to customary international law.
He had the chair, he monitored me, Kerchogani Butch, Barrow, ma the band come down, you know, if you check the door band, Madame.
It is alleged that on the 4th of March 1996, at Avera village, which is located in Amon district, the accused person, being a commander in the LRA, detained, seized, and held a group of civilians called Rodento, Ochola, Massimo, Ogola, Oyet, Samuel, Ochi, Dr. Sabino, Obori, Ola, Oriem, Quirino, Okot, Antonio, Okoya, Maurencio, and Onai, with the intention of compelling public refrain from attacking the Lord's resistance army.
The company in the when the matter, when the Michel, the more, and the matter of the colony, Umago, Jomari, Chuguahuye, Janagana, Rodento, Ochola, Massimo, Obama, Samuel, Chi Daka, Sabino, Oboli, Ola, Orien, Grino, Port Antonio, Koya, Maurencio, Pingaraseno, Pilone, Unai, Pingarine, Diocogamente, Peme, Berga, Monio, to LRA.
The lady, gentleman assessor, advises court to find the accused guilty of the offense, and in agreement with them, the accused is found guilty of the offense of imprisonment, contrary against, as a crime against humanity, and hereby convicts him.
Meaning another testimony of Balman, ye tampa the control of no, another testimony of Balman, on told secretary Dr. Chair.
In counts 33, count 34, count 35, count 36, count 37, count 39, and count 40, count 41. The accused was charged with the offense of kidnapping with intent to murder.
He had got death, win, the beach, the bail, the win, the chair, and not of take community, he more adopt, may mark down neck.
It was alleged in those counts that the accused abducted Rodento, Ochola, Massimo, Obama, Oyet, Samuel, Ochi, Dr. Sabino, Obori, Ola, Okot, Antonio, Okoya, Maurencio, and Onai, with the intention of putting them in danger of being murdered.
More adorni, not technomini, or Mahon, Makioni, Rodento, Ochola, Acerque, Massimo, Obama, Acerque, Oyet, Samuel, Chidaka, Sabino, Boli, Ola, Cherki Port Antonio, Cherki Oya Vencio, y García Maclone Unai, que Miri le Kwoyelo.
The lady and the gentleman assessor advise this court to find the accused guilty on those counts. This court therefore finds the accused guilty on count 33, count 34, count 35, count 36, count 37, count 39, count 40, and count 41.
Calling on cop, New County Court Namuni and Mother Community Mobile, Magile Macdam, Miraminet, and will company ye, Tampa, Honkogi, Unoni, and Yamad of the Community Mobile, ye dot the death when, the death the beach, the death the Michelle, the death the Bear, the death the when, the young.
In count 42, the accused person is charged with other inhumane acts as a crime against humanity.
Dia dot dia when dia rio nama dot komini memora dot ne tempo ma memora de dano ma karbali condano.
In that count, it is alleged that in the month of February 1996 in Abera village, which is found in Amuru district, the accused person commanded an attack on the civilians called Achori Vito and David Okello, who enjoyed the protected status and caused suffering and serious body injuries to them.
Memora dot ni dunia rio ma dia na bisel dia bayar dia moro na ke dot komini umonyo du rea ma dimone Achori Vito che David Okello ma che guapo bien machado yo ma pere po ma diga time.
The lady and gentleman assessor advises court to find the accused guilty on that count, and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty and hereby convicts him of the offense in count 42.
Con collo cop, come tanto non cop meno me, la madre come del ban, la doppia dorman, con vie tampa con collo cop, non cop non la madre come del ban, ma lo adotto del
In count 43, the accused is charged with the offense of cruel treatment as a violation of Article 3, common to the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, dot when we are there, more dot ne I won't right run your mates, my daughter, my check, my Geneva.
In that count, the prosecution alleges that Kwoyelo Thomas and others at large in the month of February 1996 in Abera village, which is found in Amuru district, while a commander in the Lord's Resistance Army inhumanly assaulted Ochan, Vito, Achori, and David Okello while he was aware of their status as protected persons under the Geneva Conventions.
Tomorrow, Dorney, Rio, Mahathir Women with the chair, Yadara, the Moro district, and the mother of the community, my commander, Ex-LRA, and one of the Rio Macloni, and Vito, sorry, I said, the Kero Kunyani, check what your man, and tell you there, and pay for the
The lady and gentleman assessors found, in their opinion, that the accused should be found guilty, advise the court to find the accused guilty, and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty of the offense in count 43 and hereby convicts him.
Con collo, poco, tanto, come non vado a con il mobile, copie che tampa on Bogi, knowing the amount of people in the Bible of the men there.
In count 44, the accused is charged with the offense of outrages upon personal dignity as a violation of Article 3 common to the Geneva Conventions.
You adopt Pierre when the more adopt the Timarani, you compare down, and to check on the death, they check
The prosecution alleges that Kwoyelo Thomas and others applied in the month of February 1996 in Abera village, which is now found in Abu district, while he was a commander in the Lord's Resistance Army, commanded an attack upon a group of civilians who at the time were taking no part in the hostilities, and ordered these forces to inhumanly assault Achori Vito and David Kwoyelo, who enjoyed their protected status.
The one name in the Mario Mohan, the Armona Michel, the Amor, and another Chicomani, Carmen, Mana Ex-LRA, Umonio Dulrea, Mike Abelmenochi, Umonio, Gay, Umono Dama Chalo, Chan Bit, Chorek, Chelki, Carabelli, Umiani, Joe Muggy, Waki, Check Madoro, Gwen, Check Magino Dulrea, Mabeko.
The lady and gentleman assessor advised the court to find the accused guilty, and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty and hereby convicts him of the offense in count 44.
Con court in the court in the nonni and another people in the Balman, on ye Tampa, con copy, the nonni, then another people in the Balman, the cat of the man.
The accused was charged with the offense of attempted murder in count 45 under copyright section 204 of the Penal Code Act. That count was an alternative count to the two offenses in count 44 and count 42. Being an alternate count, it is hereby dismissed in light of the conviction in count 44.
Adopt Garanan, the big noti at and the net. Not check me when check me Uganda, get my bill, what adopt my right or head up to get money and when really, and got my buy check wall of the law, don't declare and wall of the bad material of the when.
Now, in count 47, the accused was charged with the offense of other inhumane acts as a crime against humanity pursuant to customary international law, where it is alleged that on the 4th of March 1996 at Abera village in Amuru district, while he was a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, he commanded a group of forces to attack civilians who were under his command, and they inhumanly assaulted B2, protected victim, B4, protected victim, B6, the protected victim, B7, the protected victim, and one Angelina Oriel Ataro.
When the death of the jail, the more, the Caramel, the community, and the Umoyo Dulrea, the Cabelmeno, the more dot, the Demukame, Maperata, the Kit Medana, the Jamarani, from Yomagi, Bogi, Rio, Wen, Richel, Bear, General and Juliana, Rihanna.
Yes, the accused is the assessors advised the court to find him guilty, and is hereby found guilty by the court.
Lo quanto non top come cambio di nome ero che un bar dove cazzo del nuovo è vero ma non può mai essere un bar di fare vedere del nuovo è vero.
Count 48. The accused is charged with the offense of cruel treatment as a violation of Article 3 common to the Geneva Conventions. In that count, it is alleged that the accused, Thomas Kwoyelo, with others applied on the 4th of September of March 1996 at Abera village in Amolo district while he was a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, commanded an armed attack against a group of civilians who were not taking any part in the hostilities, and those civilians were B2, B4, B6, B7, and Angelina Ataro.
Kia dottangan na poro di mana dotme di mana ni kondano mukane ama bocek mete mecek mejeneta diwalini Thomas Kwoyelo kecil ki yo mukane Ex-LRA ngembangwen na de Materman de Bichel di daerah Mesir Moro umonyo dulrea na kenpe kubu matika timeni tema rani kom lumagi ba Rio ba Ngwen ba Bichel ba Bero kecil ki Julina
The lady and gentleman assessor advises court to find the accused guilty of the charges in count 48. In agreement with them, this court hereby finds the accused guilty and convicts the accused of the offense in count 48.
Ko penyokan ni nama dote kono tumpal na lo beka do tangan ne bor mulie tanpa ngol ko ni nama dote kono tumpal na lo beka do tangan ne bor.
The accused in count 49 is charged with the offense of outrages upon personal dignity as a violation of Article 3 common to the Geneva Conventions.
Nama dote kome mara dote ni eno tumpal ne arani kom tema rani kom deo padang naman dia dote tangan ne komwen so check sekade ne check ne geneta.
It is alleged in that count that the accused Thomas Kwoyelo, while the others applied on the 4th of March 1996 in Abera village, which is found in Amolo district, at the time being a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, commanded an armed attack on a group of civilians who were not taking any active part in hostilities and ordered his forces to inhumanly assault B2, B4, B6, B7, and Angelina Ataro.
Kiwari ni inendra ngwen ne de dermen via Bichel ki dermen via Moro Thomas Kwoyelo kecil ki yo kama pere pekenawi agin karena no anti kano Ex-LRA yo monyo kago temarani kom jomagi ba Rio ba Ngwen ba Bichel ba Bero kecil ki Angelina Oriam Ataro.
The lady and gentlemen assessors advise the court to find the accused guilty of the offensive count 49, and in agreement with them, this court hereby finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense in count 49.
Tanpa mangkok bagumi yung bagay ni Pinong ni amato sa kamutimpan lo bigado ng kungen man mangkok no ni ada amato sa kamutimpan lo bigado ng kungen.
The offense in count 50 arises out of the attack on Bagak camp, where it is alleged in count 50 that the accused with others still at large while he was a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army on the 16th of May 2004, coordinated, ordered, and directed an armed attack on that same Bagak internally displaced people's camp, where the following people were killed. 1. Nyako Bosco. 2. Amon Jennifer. 3. Achan Shida. 4. Ato Susan. 5. Apero Harriet. 6. Anena, who was a daughter of a loyal consul. 7. Martina Award. 8. Elisa Apobo. Next, Aquero, Nancy. Then Dorothy, Akesh. Next, Achayo, Josephine. Then Achiro, Rose. Then Kilama, Eric. Next, Amal, Katie. Then Obita, Mateo. Then Afongo, Christine. And finally, Chira, Eric.
Ya dot der pitch mando mon mo ti me kam paga ti wali ni ma dot ti comunicazione ti don kan ko no no ke LRA Carmelo bien go ni la pa oficialmente me pitch mo la do kan ne go mo no Carmelo ti go nego yo magi magana ye nego bosco mo Jennifer Chan Shida ato Susan Kwoyelo, Harriet, Nena, Lord Consi, Martina, Ward, Edisa, Bobo, Kwoyelo, Nancy, Dorothy, H, Achayo, Josephine, Achero, Rose, Pilama, Eric, Amal, Getty, Pira, Mateo, Akwo, Christine, Acherke, Ochira, Eric.
The lady and gentleman assessor advised this court to find the accused guilty of the offense in count 50, and in agreement with them, this court hereby finds the accused guilty of the offense in count 50 and convicts the accused person.
Tanpa mengkon kop mengumenyo mengumenyo merkenom ni ambat otik komprote ban kun ye ke tanpa kop no ni ada na ambat otik komprote ban ando ke approach biar beach.
Count 51. The accused is charged with the offense of murder as a violation of Article 3, common to the Geneva Convention, where it is alleged that Thomas Kwoyelo and others at large on the 16th of May, 2004, at Agak, I'll read that again. On the 16th of May at Obo Parish, which is the Agak internally displaced people's camp, while he was a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, he ordered and directed an armed attack on that same Agak internally displaced people's camp, where the following people were killed. These people were civilians taking no active part in the hostilities and were protected under the Geneva Conventions. The people are Nyeko Bosco, Amon Jennifer, Achan Shida, Ato Susan, Harriet, Nena, the daughter of Aloyo Konsi, Martina, Award, Edisa, Lakobo, Apero, Nancy, Dorothy, Ketch, Achayo, Josephine, Achiro, Rose, Kilama, Eric, Amal, Katie, Peter, Mateo, Akwomo, Christine, and Ochira, Eric.
He adopts the chairman adopt net controllership the Geneva Convention, si come del Geneva Convention. Kemarin ini berapa we have shared with my big che può Palestina che Bagak e Moro district. Thomas Kwoyelo che cerchi tu vuole mukene per noi LRA Carmelo un moño che per menzione uso magi Niero Bosco Moni Jennifer Chan Shida Ato Susan Kwoyelo Harriet Nena Mugarinya Lord Consi Tina Award Edison Bobo Kwoyelo Nancy Dorothy Ketch Achayo Josephine Achiro Rose Kilama Eric Mal Getty Pira Mateo Akwo Christine Acherke Ochira Eric.
The lady and gentleman assessor advised the court to find the accused guilty of the offense in agreement with the assessors this court hereby finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense in count 31.
Lukon ko, ngol ko, mi tamu mi kinong ni ngamado tikong de mbal, chikitwe wao, man ngol ko pene ye kitam pa de makono kogi, chinoni ngamado tikong ni de mbal, man lobeki adot Pierre big chel.
The accused was charged with the offense of murder contrary to section 188 and 189 of the Penal Code. As an alternate or as alternate counts, the offenses in counts 50 and 51. The counts in which he was charged are 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. These are all alternate counts, and in view of this court's decision in the preliminary objections, those counts will now be dismissed since they were charged in the alternative.
Malobeki dot garbage rio, garbage then, garbage when, garbage garbage, garbage garbage, garbage deo, garbage boro, garbage garbage, garbage rio, garbage then, garbage when, garbage garbage, garbage garbage deo, garbage boro, garbage when, magi we dot na wake adot ma David Rachel, David Madam ki no ning ma dot komene otemopal well can court and buy wall get ma what the wall.
In count
there's a request to change the interpreter.
You ready, Mr. Domakun?
Yes, my lord.
In count 70, the accused is charged with the offense of dealing as a violation of Article 3, common to the Geneva Conventions.
Il piano va na mabia vero, na mata do di come, di medere adorme, ya ko jemi man toro chete na matek, the Geneva Convention.
In that offense, the accused person, that is Thomas Kwoyelo, with others at large, is alleged it is alleged that on the 16th of May 2004, at the Pagat internally displaced people's camp, he extensively and wantonly destroyed 544 huts. He destroyed foodstuff and household property, which was protected property under the Geneva Convention, and there was no justified military necessity for that destruction.
If my bad man in the part of the chair, on a beach, if a bow came IDP, and my piano bad people, man of the town, you do me a bit of LRA, who coupe me on Rockside, the board of Mon, from down at the camp, the whole part of him of coal, Mataro body, Pierre Beach, me a bit when Cham, Jimmy Oli, a part. Man for the Geneva Convention, from petting it morning man on the Matthew Committee, going more.
The lady and gentleman assessor advises court to find the accused guilty of the offense in count 70, and in agreement with them, the accused is hereby found guilty and convicted of the offense of pillage as a violation of Article 3 common to the Geneva Convention, and he is convicted.
Donc, je m'accorde, quand nous avons copié, qui m'a bien parti comme au porté par man, donc, il y a un moment où mi ko ti ko ti pan, donc ben mo ko ben mo on ma ti kakari. Ma do ti bal na fi albero, ma chero pa ki me yak, ma chero do set me Geneva Convention.
In count 71, the accused is found is charged with the offense of other inhuman acts as a crime against humanity, pursuant to customary international law, where it is alleged that while he was a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army commanded an attack on the Fagab internal dispersed people's camp, and by other inhumane acts, he intentionally assaulted the following protected persons: age 34, age 35, age 36, age 37, age 38, age 39, age 67, age 68, age 69, and age 71.
Biar lebat biar wajar. Wajar memang nama biar lebat di kumai. Ultim makero arani masih gudang atau ceknya bedong. Makero ada di ceknya wilogo. Dong man operasi nafar bishir medema beach di pagar ID kam. Majoma bolo arani di kongi opero. Biar dat ngwen, biar dat beach, biar dat bishir. Ada berbiro, ada berbor, ada berkomuen, ada bisa berbiro, ada bisa berbor, ada bisa berkomuen, ada biar bersih. Man by man on a total shipment, Geneva Convention.
The assessors advise this court to find the accused guilty. In agreement with them, this court hereby finds the accused guilty of the offense in count 21 and hereby convicts him.
Yo makonyo kot ingol kumo ni mano bal man otime topene kot pene mo ni man bal otime dong telo ni mano na ma biar ma bal ti kuma o cer toro chiet bal man na biar we chiet ma pa ke ya.
In count 72, the accused was charged with the offense of cruel treatment as a violation of Article 3, common to the Geneva Conventions. It was alleged that the accused, as commander and colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, at the attack camp on the 16th of May 2004, coordinated and ordered an attack on that paragraph internally displaced people's camp, where the following people were intentionally assaulted while it was clear that there were civilians who were taking no active part in the hostilities and were protected persons under the 4th Geneva Convention. Those people are age 34, age 35, age 36, age 37, age 38, age 39, age 67, age 68, age 69, and age 71.
Biar berbal nama biar wario kemara dot no ni nama biar berbal di komen bukolo rani tim kigero ikum dano ma tinggi tingkan aman toro per siap me ade ma siap me Geneva ma karama ini data siap me doma beach karama anti ano dokter kamanda pa LRA mana beri kabel me pagar nunjama kibola rani kongi pero joma ke gua hotel ke o matloni biar det ke ngwen biar det ke beach biar det ke chien biar det ke biro biar det ke boro biar det ke ngwen biar biche ke biro biar biche ke boro biar biche ke ngwen biar biro ke biar biro ke chien ma aranya maketimoni beri kumraya mano pekitiki kupe mo ke ilweni karmeo Mama Chero, Judgements when the Geneva Convention.
The assessors advise this court to return the verdict of guilty. In agreement with them, this court hereby finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense in count 72.
Jom ingol ineno nyotam pa joma kono kot ingol kuno ni manu ngama adopti kume merukumi gire bag diye Judgements nungol ko bene kuma onu manu ada nama balti kuma to Judgements dom mo bani manu mer no ko melu ke balma.
In count 73, the accused was charged with the offense of outrages upon personal dignity as a violation of Article 3, common to the Geneva Conventions. It is alleged that the accused, with others and life, on the 16th of May 2004, while he was a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, coordinated an attack on on the background internally specific was camp, where the following civilians were taking no active part of the hostilities and who were affected persons under the Geneva Convention were severely assaulted and was aware of the circumstances which provided them with the protected status. The victims are age 34, age 35, age 36, age 37, age 38, age 39, age 67, age 68, age 69, and age 71.
Ibiak na ba na terbiar berder kiwachi ni malong ngama atau cikumen uti marani macam tu tuar tuar down raya mama ucero nyon chenset na madet macam Geneva Convention ani mana tu ni dapat ucero ni dua beach kabel me pakai ikan pakai mahal nanti kan Jowi Mohamed LRA. Donc, Joma Mohamed Ubulkongi Ubero, Joma Tibo, Ningyo, Teacher H. Pierdet were Moen, H. Pierdet were Beach, H. Pierdet were Bichel, H. Pierdet were Bero, H. Pierdet were Boro, H. Pierdet were Moen, H. Pierdet were Bero, H. Pierdet were Boro, H. Pierdet were Moen, H. Pierdet Bero, H. Pierdet Bero. Mama no rea ma petitiki no petitiki ko ba ko i lo mo ke mama territory chef ba man me Geneva Convention.
The lady gentleman assessor advises court to find the accused guilty, and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense of outrages upon personal dignity under count 70.
Ko tinggal ko mi agama makin malam merkinong ni ngama doti komen utimo balman dokbene ko derma woni man balman utime kum joma do nyige maloni mamel andong kime forni ko bal kanyo.
In count 74, the accused is charged with the offense of murder as a crime against humanity, pursuant to customary international law. In that count, it is alleged that the accused, on the 6th of January 2005, at Kulu Paokal, which is located in Bira Umba village, currently in Amolo district, while he was a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, commanded an armed attack against civilians who were taking no active part in the hostilities and killed John Ojara, John Oketayot, Awoko, Charles Achaye, Okema, Ochuke, and Ogbo Odom Phil.
Ibiak me bati abia bangwen kino ni mano ngama adopti kome o timo balmen net mamanto chef me wilobo mano time ini na pichel ne joma chel mano ali bari o kafiji ikui ba okal mache I charo me bira kumba mache I Arobang, Yamor, Makumbeni. Ikar Makanoti, Canon, Madoro, with Adulme, LRA, Ubolamon, Arani, Gomrea, Magima, Ningitian, Chaya John, Udara John, Okarayon, Lawa Charles, Achayo Kemachuke, Obok, Udon Philip. Maman, Nojoman, Merkipoki, Kilmechet, Geneva Convention. A hand penalty Makungeo. DJ Makumano, Yomakimen, walk in the chair. Carmen.
The assessors advise the court to find the accused guilty, and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense in count 74.
Young Jomakoni Kotinor, who in meantime, Makumi, Kokunoni, Narmatia Balticomen, who told Shepman. Longero non fo ma lo chet pia ba pia ro ngai ma to ko bene mo ko ni ma na man ko to chet man longero non fo ma lo ke.
In count 75, the accused is charged with the offense of murder as a violation of Article 3 common to the Geneva Conventions, where it is alleged that as a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, the accused person on the 6th of January 2005 at Kuru Okar, which is located in Vira village, now in Amuru district, commanded an attack on civilians who are taking no active part in the hostilities and killed Ochaya, John Ojara, John Oketayot Laoko, Charles Achaye Okema Chuke, and Ogok Dom failed while he was aware of their protected status under the Geneva Convention.
People back here, they were beach. Kinoni ngama adopti kome o nebone machertor cheto adet chair me Geneva Convention amano time in chair me to macher e kabere makironi kule kwa wakal macher char me pira kumba malon tia moro kumbeni ngama eno chair an modoro widulme Ex-LRA. Donc joma wati eno kimarani bien obelorea ano pekiti iloiman anyinge yetie joma tunabuye Ochaya John Jara John Okera Yot Lawa Charles Achaye Okema Chuke ki Ogok Odom ili manomero kiboki alobe kipenche mo Geneva Convention.
Assessors advise this court to find the accused guilty. In argument with them, this court finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense in count 75.
Joma kono court ingor kuno mi tamkin mano no mi kinong ni mano ngati balma court be mo ni mano bage eni utime donc mi court mo bore.
In count 76, count 77, count 78, 79, and 80, the accused was charged with the offense of murder under the Penal Code Act. Those charges were alternate counts and will be dismissed in light of the findings of this court in count 74.
Donc, il vient me parler now per vero via di cielo, per vero coro, per vero come per coro. Kino ni man bar ma don to bama compare che ne man nanen kino bar ga ye ci don court di roman per te.
In count 81, the accused was charged with the offense of enslavement as a crime against humanity pursuant to customary international law.
Biar me bar per coro e cielo, kino ni ngan ma do ti come Jerika bar me ma godano bertero pi ma mege certor chet me bilogo ma certor chet me bilogo.
It was alleged in this offense that the accused, Thomas Kwoyelo, and others at large, in February 1996, specifically between February 1996 and January 1998, in Perechu village, which is now in Amuru district, and also in parts of southern Sudan, while he was a commander in the Lord's Resistance Army, forcefully took away TR. TR is a protected witness and victim, and he forced her to marry one of the LRA combatants who were under his direct command.
Donc, what ni, ikiramedwe Mario, Mario chimia bunga chile bunga no che, kidwe manche ma ajo che mia bunga per bunga oro, ikabermi perechu, mache ya moro, ipo dobo munga na mati kupin me Sudan, na mabia mabaki kome, umio aranye bene dobo kwano na che da che umio me peru dak da pa the man said, but LRA,
the assessor advised this court to find him guilty for the offense and is hereby found guilty and convicted.
Mio tam because mio tam dinmano ni na doti come ultimo balman court bene mio noni ada gumo ni balman di mio mi ko ikumbalman balna piara for we are chiel marupe chiel.
In count 82, the accused was charged with the offense of outrages upon personal dignity as a violation of Article 3, common to the Geneva Conventions.
Ibiama bal piara bor we ario noni ngama adopti kume otimo rani mapelwata kichiet matoro bor ndano matoro chiet ma the convention.
It is alleged that while you are a commander in the Lord's Resistance Army in the place now in the village of Kwoyelo in Clark County, which is now in the Mulu district, between the months of February 1996 and January 1998, and also in parts of southern Sudan, forcefully took away TR, who is a protected witness and victim, and he forced her to marry one of the LRA combatants who were under his direct command.
Ibiama bal piara bor we ario to wachi ngama adopti kume ikireme diona ario ma ario chiet mi apuma piara ma chiel ibiama chiel ma ario chiel mi apuma piara bor ichar me perichu mati Clark County madong community Amoro district en kibikwaro mege talo kamanda ko LRA ka kwanyo ngama lodi ara mati saden doctor ngama rani ni kibole kuma mimiyo en machalo dao got the loin pa LRA mati te ko ya mege.
The assessors returned the opinion where they advised the court to find the accused guilty, and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense in count.
Joma konyo court ke ngwa komi tam tin mano mi kinon ni mano ngama doti kume oto shek ite balman court bene mo ni mano ngama doti kume oto shek ite balman na ya boro rio domio no kodma mubore.
In count 84, the accused was charged with the offense of rape as a crime against humanity, pursuant to customary international law. It is alleged that the accused, between the years 1997 and 2004, in the Clark Hills, in Clark County, which is now located in Amuru district. When he was a commander and a colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, he subjected an abductee who is known as, who was identified as LW. Of conduct that was guilty of the offense and convicts him of count 84.
The Vietnam bal piara bor we when tomorrow to the map that no chero map no be done that no chero toro chep me we long man ki was no ki me ki le men ma al chiel mi abuen we biro ki ma al rio ka ngwen ki la ki ma ki Amoro district ma ki was ni na ma to ti come no ki commander of kano ki pa LRA eno ma odan aka dama tulo akanye LW lawa ma ubelngama igwa shaleo do be kerete dama sel da bone dong joma ngoyo konyo ko tumo ki wachimano eni no premier ki mon bal eni wi ngama do ti kuma eto coach no ni eni bal man pe enro wene ki kuma do miro no ko mo pore ki bal man na fi bor da mai.
In count 85, the accused was charged with the offense of torture as a crime against humanity, pursuant to customary international law, where it is alleged that the accused between the year 1997 and the year 2004 in Clark Hills, in Clark County, now in Amuru district, while he was a colonel and a commander in the Lord's Resistance Army, subjected an abductee who was identified as LW to repeated incidents of forceful sexual intercourse, conduct which inflicted severe mental and physical torture upon that witness LW, and this conduct was in no way associated with the armed conflict, and inflicted the torture of harm while he was a protected person under the Geneva Convention.
Jam me bal ke bor bi man be bal me awon ma cer tor check me wala bo kino ni mano kirme ma ale che mi abungen bi abungen ma biro ki ma ale ri o ke ngwen ikabe me kila is mati kila county ya mo district na ma do ti komen ma do ti commander no do we group LRA o di kanol bene pero jak ke chaden ma kimone LW kibat mo berka di dene me por ke detector mano ke awon me twin ajiji mater mamano chapter check me Geneva Convention.
The gentleman assessor advised this court to find the accused not guilty. This court respectfully disagrees with the opinion and finds the accused guilty of the offense and convicts him of torture as a crime against humanity in count 85.
Joma kono ko tingol in kama megi ko mi oni mano bale en primero fue que na ma adoti ko men en o kero no ni petit mano na ma adoti ko pero we ne bale en don moro bale en ti matalo bale ma mi e ko ni bale na pier por bichi.
In count 86, the accused was charged with outrages upon personal dignity as a violation of Article 3 common to the Geneva Conventions, where it is alleged that the accused, while he was a commander, a colonel in the North Resistance Army between the year 1997 and 2004 in Clark Hills, Clark County, district, subjected an abductee who is identified as LW to repeated incidents of forceful sexual intercourse conduct, which was which inflicted severe physical and mental suffering to the victim, and that conduct was not associated in any way to the character of the conflict, which was international in nature.
Firme ba pier boro biche na ma do tikume di mora do mano na tio be ra ma timo rani ma cer boro war e kom down ma por che mena ma der me Geneva Convention ma wachin mo ikina me ma ali bache mi a mo di pier mo piero ma ali ro ta noen di kabere ma che la is ma tie di la county ya mo district karma anti commander me era ro canon LRA en ujiu kigero ya ikunga mama makironi LW kakan berkabel kere ya maman ono sharpela awon ya ko pangarman kapene eni utoro chef melwain ma tede chef me Geneva Convention.
The assessors advise this court to find the accused guilty, and in agreement with them is hereby found guilty and convicted of the offense in count 86.
Donc jama kwana ko ki ngol gumi atama me gini mano mi akor no ni ngat ma do ti ko man par man ti akor wa che ko be mo ni par man mo ke no ki me do mi ro ngat ma do ti ko man no ko tu ko ti par ti akor wa che.
In count 87, the accused is charged with the offense of violence to life and person, in particular, cruel treatment and torture as a violation of Article 3, common in the Geneva Conventions.
And yet, me back here for the bureau, Kino Nimero, Mora Dofi, di Chigero, i Condano, di Toilet Chigero, I Awon, Mater Toro, Perchip. Me Geneva Convention.
It is alleged that between the years 1997 and 2004, in Clark Hills, which is now in Amur district in northern Uganda, and also in some parts of southern Sudan, while he was a commander, the canon in the Lord's Resistance Army, he subjected an abductee who is identified as LW to repeated incidents of forceful sexual intercourse. That conduct inflicted severe mental and physical suffering on that victim. And at that time, she enjoyed the status as a protected person under the individual conventions. And he was aware of the protected status of that victim.
Ya man, ichimani mana ikena ma ali bachir mi akumwen biar kumwen mabiro kema ali reka kumwen kila kids multi kila county marong chia moro district kumelini na mabet me balti kumen mano che kamanda me LRA dok tikano ki wok pabe mungkin me kupin me sudan en penalty bitwa mege ikungan makana mama kumonganye saden elwa la LG permit to tap Salva Chop Daro. Mamma of the one, a one that between Ekom Man LW.
The lady and gentlemen assessors advise this court to find the accused not guilty on count 87. The court respectfully disagrees with them and finds that the accused is guilty of the offense in count 87 and hereby excused.
Now, the man calling court king on Lumia Samki on Animal of Petty, 2 Balman, Ekom or Ecoman, ever court. Inama maybe what it bad the wrong when it yet, don't play by money we don't be on good board, the bad man be a board of real, my daughter where it is your one come down.
The offense in count 88 was charged in the alternative to counts 87, 86, and 85 under the court. Because the accused has been found guilty of those other offenses, that alternate count is dismissed.
Biarme bal Pierre Boro, onoronte Palma, Obama, Bama, Gumbalme, Pierre Boro, Vero, Pierre Boro, Chef, Pierre Boro, Beach, Ma Onodoro, Chef Uganda, Ma Papa, Vidan, Declare. She don't call Noni, Tilmadon, Kimi, a photo of the bag, you know, Balma, Mamma, don't pick around my body and see any court of the hotel. By a jail.
In count 89, the accused is charged with the offense of rape as a crime against humanity, where it is alleged that the accused between the year 1996 and 2005 in the Kila Hills, in Kila County, in Ahon district, which is found in northern Uganda, and also in some parts of southern Sudan, while he was a commander and the colonel in the Lord's Resistance Army, subjected an abductee identified as Head S. And they subjected her to repeated incidents of forceful sexual intercourse, conduct which inflicted severe physical and mental suffering upon that Head S. This was conduct which was inflicted on a protected person or a person protected under the Geneva Convention, and that the accused person was aware of that protected status that this victim enjoyed.
Ite bal Pierre Boro, will balme map, tap, will be down at my toro, check me with the book. Maki watch Kirame, Ma, I will cheer me up when the other one of the Ma, I will look at the Cabernet. Yes, Machi Ikilamta Yamor district. Chibane Ibolka Bermuda Sudan Mekopin, and Amado di Community Commander of Canal, it will be LRA, to Chiku and Mega Ikunga Mahama Amara, Filmokani, the NS, the Kabir that Carmelach, Kirani of Pigeon, Mokka Awano, between Kimen Witch. Don't man, very look at this bench. Me Geneva Convention, Macdor, Kitumir Dow, she get it from the water railway.
The assessors advise the court to find the accused guilty, and in agreement with them, the accused is found guilty and convicted of the offense on page 9.
Joma kwanyo kwa kimo itama medical me anima me non ni maron na no pia mabati ko me ada protection me balman court beromo ni maron ada ngan maben dia mabadi kuma kuti mabama na pia bora kuma ndongero no mbot mabora kibali pia bora kuma.
In count 90, the accused is charged with the offense of torture as a crime against humanity, as well as recognized by international law. It is alleged that between the year 1996 and 2005, in Black Hills, in the Black County, in the Middle East, and also in some parts of Southern Sudan, while he was a colonel and a commander in the logistics army. His admitted an abductee was identified as NS, repeated incidents of forceful sexual intercourse, under which inflicted severe mental and physical suffering upon NS, and NS at the time enjoyed protected status under the Geneva Conventions, and that the accused person was aware of the victim's protected status.
Ang dong ibet na bad pia when pero pia palme awon ban in poli kum dana mano do chep me wala mungkin awon mo ikene ma ali ba chep mi awon pia ko ba chep ma ali ba ka bi ikalia kila case mati kila county ya moro district kuma me Uganda ki bot ka ber mo kane iko pe me Sudan na ma do ti kuma ke do mon de LRA do on kana luam MQ kutoa mamake ikungana kwa maamara makilwani chaden NS mambo ya kabere ikarmalat yoma toro suman bela wano nya won mate twin kipo ka man man kuno embe ngeni dama kumano petie lotie petie me convention man me pe jema kumano timi.
The assessors returned an opinion of guilty, and in agreement with them, this court finds the accused guilty and convicts him of the offense in count 20.
Ndio makwani kwa timor duka teki neno mchani ma balman utime ada court bero mo di bale utime jongmero timi ko ni pore ina ke romana ye bana para mwen para pero no piare werio na piare wade na piare we mwen na piare wa bisher na piare mwen na fiji na piare biario na piare biadeg na piare biamwen na piare biabij na piare biabisher na piare biabiro na piare biabor na piare bisher na piare bisher na piare biadeg piare bisherio piare biadeg piare biamwen piare biabij piare biabiro piare biabor piare biamwen piare biabisher piare biabiro piare biabor piare biamwen piare bor piare bor piare mwen made man bi way check bal piare det be chen makor ku ba ya chen itemero tiker iwi na ma adoptiko.
That is the finding of this court, and you shall be suffering with the detailed judgment.
Mane mo fakor man dong bi mi wo matute kwa la chen.